Anyway, going to Quasartico. What is this though? The one that gives. So I think if you go to her, she would say something about Xerneas then. Except for she's gonna lash out the next time we see her again. I wonder if Sycamore is the one that's actually causing her to lash out. Because that would be quite something if that's the case. Hey, it's Vinny! Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham about what... whatever. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumio City. It's just like in my dream from the volcanic lake wasteland. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out a whole Team Flare unit on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you. We did finally manage to contain it, thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin, Malva. Malva? Oh my, wait! I didn't even know that one! Malva was of the Elite Four. I didn't think she was from Team Flare. That's actually interesting. I didn't know that she was Team Flare. I guess it would make sense from what the anime stated, but yet I don't even remember X and Y, so I didn't even give that much thought to it. She did look a bit like she would be from Team Flare because of her hair, but I didn't get much of a bad vibe from her. I never thought that Malva was was an original admin of Team Flare. I guess trying to figure out the speech. I guess it is like I guess you learn new things. Is that it? I hope that's it. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I was making sure I was doing the right voice. I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. Those children that he's talking about are the X and Y, Serena and Callum. Or in the anime logic, Serena and Ash, but the ultimate weapon then was the giant rock, not the giant flower. This time, Quasartico Inc. will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up I was gonna be like severely. You know what? Screw it. Severely. Ah! Tickle my throat. What kind of help, Vinny? You see, Team Flare had a device that they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Grizel here have both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improvised version. That works, I guess. Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosity Quasartico has made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with, making it the perfect tool with which to train for the great challenge such as this. Eclipse, I'd like to ask you to battle once more against Victory Bell, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in the Rogue Mega Evolved states. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you will follow me, please. Huh. So we get to battle against the bosses again. The Tyranitar one will be an issue because the only ones that can handle it are technically this guy too. But these three. Except for it might know a ground type move, so Raichu is also... I'm saying it by normal Pokemon name, sorry. would technically have a disadvantage too. Which one would you like to battle? Tyranitar first, because I want to as well get that out of the way. So I guess it's just me, and not with anyone else. Yeah, it's just me. Well, this is going to be interesting. Is it going to be level 70? Or is it going to be the same? Yes, it is. I was right. It's funny that it's just me, but it also makes sense. I'm just gonna wait until it gets dazed or something. That was perfect timing. Oh, I thought Mega had the Mega Stone. Gosh darn it, I forgot already that I should have learned. I gave it with leftovers because I completely forgot. I was just waiting until I was done with that. Oh, that's one down. Might as well use Mega. I'm going to use a plus move and use Giga Drain. Gosh darn it. Go right over here. Mega Evolve it. Turn. Go back. Oh, it stays. That's perfect. I'm just gonna keep on using super effective moves until it gets mad. Good grief, it's taking a while to get mad. There we go. Ugh. That was close. This is one of my favorite parts about this, is just being able to dodge the stones. Makes me think of King K. Rool from Donkey Kong, because there were so many obstacles then too. gotta wait until these tremors are done. While I wait, gotta heal. Heal with a super potion. Ugh! Max potion. This is still quite interesting. Now it's time for this guy. Turn. Again. Ah! I'm gonna heal you with a max potion. And then send you back out just for however much longer I can. Outrage. You would think that I'd forget. There we go. Goodness. I couldn't really say much there. Resounding victory. I expected no less of you, of course. Which Pokemon would you like to take on next? Halucha, because that one was hard. But not really. I'm gonna battle this one, actually. Halucha was hard, but also very fun. This one was just hard in itself. I didn't have Pierce back then, so things will be a lot easier. I'm gonna actually do this. I need Gren to get rid of this. No, I can't. I have to avoid it. I thought somehow I could avoid it. Sort of funny because thinking about it, I didn't really have much of any of my mons when Mega Victory Bell was a thing. Yeah, this one won't really be that bad. Sorry about I chose Mega Halucha later. This one is just more of the poisons. So I don't really need to worry about that. Ow! Mega evolving again. Yeah, for sure Mega Wing was perfect for this. Because I don't even need to worry about getting hit a lot. Dragon Rush is the final one. Nope. This is the final one. Whoops! Never mind. Pierce is the final one. As much as I didn't want to give you too much credit. Ooh, I was wrong. It's also that I want to just react to the legendary Pokemon, because I'm very sure that if you battle it, it will be way different where you battle against it in its Mega form. And I know Xerneas has one because I accidentally spoiled myself on what it looked like. Though I hardly remember it now, which I'm very glad for. This is gonna be hard. I was trying to like breathe in deep, and then that happened. Not Mega Evolving Pierce, I'm Mega Evolving this guy again. Gal, sorry. I'm not saying guy. But this time, 2 super effective moves instead of just 1. I'm not going to use Heat Wave at all. I'm not going to let it use Heat Wave at all. Whatever. Ha! Gotcha! I remembered that trick. That if you don't interrupt it mid-form, it slams down hard, nearly knocking you out. I'm going here. Ow! It's mad now. Reflect! And I'm screwed. That time I actually didn't get hit at all. That might have just been me getting lucky. Ow! There we go. Me remembering that this guy was so hard before pretty much helped prep me up for all of that. Finally, Mega Winged Faint. That was a perfect debut. Superbly done, as was to be expected from one of our first ever ZA Royale champions. You are truly impressive. To have so soundly defeated 3 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon on your own, even if they were simulations. I guess it was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe to be Voltol has finally reached the borders of Lumio City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that you needed to. Evoltol has arrived. It appears to be headed for the roof of the Rouge District's Galerie de la Lune. Evoltol is said to be able to absorb life force. It represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You'll absolutely have to catch it and to control it. The worst thing is, I really wanted to see its Mega Form. What would suck is if you don't battle its Mega Form and instead you just battle against its normal form. Let alone I'm curious about what it'll be like. Catching it is going to be hard though. It's a legendary. It's so hard to catch. Whoops. Plus battling it at night is actually perfect. The one that takes. On the roof of De La Lune. Seems like the only way to go up is by finding a ladder. This is De La Lune, but I don't know where to go to a roof. Because I've never been able to go on the roof before. There it is. I'm so excited for this. This is why I didn't want to stop recording yet. Despite how stupidly itchy my throat is. There we go. That's better. Saves all of that. There's a ladder right there. I can't help but love this thing. There it is, the rooftop, where I was supposed to meet Evoltol. No, I wanted to track this. There. This is almost like how I dreamt of it, because I did dream of this too, the rooftop of this, but it was not Evoltol that met me up here, but Xerneas. So it's odd that Evoltol, so, what do you want? What do you want? Yeah, you're gonna really grab it. Let me be honest. I am not ready for this. I am gonna save. This is gonna be quite the bout for sure. Here comes the meeting with the one and only legendary Pokemon. One of the three. Mainly in this mode. I love that cry. And yet his cry in the anime is cool. And the cry in the game is like in Pokken. Man, so many saving points. I'm so nervous too. So nervous. Oh dang, I'm so nervous for this. Like I don't know if it's gonna be the Mega Evolved battle or if it's gonna be just the battle. Oh jeez, I am so nervous. Like my overall bet is going here, but my other overall bet is going just to anyone like you all the way over here. Pierce is perfect because of Oblivion Wing being a flying type move. But so too will this guy have the advantage. And then this guy has the advantage because of dark type moves that this guy has. And then you're just good because you can Mega Evolve to take care of this business. But also, look at how much I have, Pokeball wise. I'm good on that. I don't have a Master Ball. But it will truly shock me if I catch this thing. Battling it at night would be perfect for Dusk Balls too. That's why I want to catch it in the most. Oh, really now? Really? Seriously?
Are you serious now? Really now? This is crazy, man. Fine, I might as well go over here, save again. I love how Luxmon is on the ground. Hope you enjoy the show.
It's a pleasure to meet you once more. We've detected Yveltal's life force. I suppose you must have found it. Yveltal is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you will take care. And you know you've got to catch it, right? Oh wait, and you know you've got to catch it, right? It's a big job, but you ought to be up to it. Is it gonna be the same theme too? Yes, it is! I did it. No freaking way. You never stop surprising me. To think that you would be able to conquer even Yveltal. Oh my word. It's like I said, they made legendaries easier to catch and I have no idea why. You saw how easily I caught Beldum. I can't believe I caught that. That was awesome. That battle, even if I said I would be disappointed by the fact that it didn't get a Mega, it should. I'm very sure it will have one. I'm kind of surprised myself. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds division, sending one down paths that only lead to defeat. What are you going on about now, Grease? Ah, nothing. Nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who has subdued Lumios's mightiest Pokemon. Seriously, if there's a point here, would you mind getting to it? My point is that is only that my old fixation upon restoring honor held me captive to the past. And now I'm focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. A better goal, I'd rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I also maintain a nice expression when I am dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot cup full of props to you. I swear it's not just rags that we can sell today. Still wish that I had the Yveltal light, because I swear that's in the game.
Hey, look, it's a waltz.
Oh no!
I thought it was fate.
So that's Yveltal. Even though I was hoping to get its Mega Stone too, maybe eventually that will come to pass. Because I swear that they have Mega forms. It disappoints me that it will disappoint me if they don't. Because I could have sworn I spoiled myself into seeing Xerneas' Mega form. And I'm very sure it does. So I'm pretty sure I'm just jumping to conclusions. I love that though. That was so good. What would disappoint me more is if I did it backwards, where I captured the Pokemon that doesn't Mega Evolve or that didn't Mega Evolve but had a Mega form, and then Xerneas would end up having one that you battle against in the raid format. I'm also thinking that Zygarde Complete would end up battling against you, and it will be the same normal deal.
Sale fossil. All the Mega Stones I can buy are here. Oh! Well, dang. These two are new. Imborite and Feraligatr. I spoiled myself on seeing what type Feraligatr turns into by Mega Evolution. I was right. It turns into a Water Dragon type. Because I was like, it's either Water Dark or Water Dragon. Because there's no way that they would have made that boring type for how it looked. And I was right on that. But then I'm gonna go to the Quetzalcoatl Ink place to see what Mega Stones are there. And then I'm gonna end it there, and in the next part I'm gonna deal with the whole Xerneas part of things, along with doing some more side quests before I battle against L and Zygarde Complete. Oh, the theme changed, actually. Oh! This is new, too. Metagrossite, Solomonite, Melamorite. That's a boring name. I was hoping for Melamite. Pyrorite. Might, but might not. Scrafty-Knight. Don't like Mega Scrafty, so I will get it, but I don't like its Mega form at all. I'm sorry to disappoint on that, but it's true. Pincerite. And Heraconite. Then there's all of these. The fact that I can buy more experience candies now is great. I'm not gonna bother on that yet. I just wanted to see about the new Mega Stones, and they didn't disappoint on all of what they gave me after having completed everything.
Now, how I'm not gonna say the word. How steamed is she gonna be? Greedy little imbecile! Throwing even more budget into the wild zones. Because now they're hit with the tourists. We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Sure, things with the Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats in Lumios. The signs are all there. Wow, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Maple stable. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you've come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright. I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as a Voltol, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two, since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here. We've been getting strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas seem to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. And thank you. Now we know what to do. And she literally gave that research to me.
She was like, I got your research for you. Restoring fossils, I gotta do that still. Link trade, which I will do soon. Investigating anomalous alphas for 1,000 points. Either works for catching or defeating them. I swear if one of them is a shiny, I will freak out.
There's Professor Sycamore. Oh, and it literally says his name. There are photos of Professor Sycamore, the previous director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Even though they're just photos, they seem to give off a whiff of cologne. Yeah, for figuration, that makes sense. For all figuration, that makes sense. Going to the lobby. And then pausing and saving. If only the plus button was paused, because I'll never get used to it not being paused. You already know what's going on. I just hope that I feel 100% better by then, because I'm just stuffy at the moment. Sorry again for not having streamed at the 30th of December. I just lost that motivation because I was very upset that I was not feeling better for one, and for another, just, I don't know. It's just mainly I was very upset that I wasn't feeling better, and just because of that, decided to record a short on me saying that and that one won't be deleted. It's just a short bit of saying I lost the motivation to do a Mario Super Sluggers thing. Neither will this, I guess, even though this is uploaded way later on. The journey still continues.